Hey, I'm Scott. I'm an airline pilot. I like to build cars in my off time. Currently working on a 65 Mustang fastback project. Previously built a Factory 5 Cobra, a 79 Porsche 911, and a 67 Camaro on a roadster shop chassis. I really like to do the Instagram format, but I do like to capture some of the stuff on YouTube. So I'm going to take the lazy man's effort here. I do like 90-second videos on Instagram Reels. So I'm just going to compile those together and make a build series. It'll be facing the wrong way, you know, up and down versus left and right for YouTube, but at least going to try to post something up on YouTube. So I'm going to stitch those all together and update periodically as I do about 4 or 5 videos at a time. All right, delivery day, my next big build, 65 Mustang fastback. It's going to be here in about 20 minutes. I'm pretty committed to really documenting the build on Instagram as I go through it. So this will be the first in the series. There'll be many more to come. I hope you'll follow along with me. Got a rough plan for this build, definitely using a roadster shop spec chassis, same thing I did on the 67 Camaro. I favor the resto mod style, so I'm going to do a Minitub the rear end for sure, most likely Coyote drivetrain with the T56. Just in case you're new here, these are my 3 previous build, Factory 5 Cobra, Coyote Gen 2 in there, 1979 Porsche 911, and a 67 Camaro that's got LS376 on the roadster shop chassis. I am just a Ford guy, so really looking forward to this Mustang build. We'll see it here come down the road in just a few minutes. This is the home workshop, my basement garage, 2-post lift down here. I got pretty much every tool I need to get everything done. I'm going to do even the painting on this one. That'll be a first for me. So we're going to learn paint and body work this time. First look.
Let's get rolling.
Here we go. Yeah, I need to nose it in the garage. So when we get to the bottom.
Okay, we're going through it.
So there we go, day 1, hour 1. We got a big build. I'm excited about this. I hope everybody will follow along with me. I'm going to do a lot of updates on this one. I love the interaction from the Instagram community. So comment, message me, tell me what you'd like to see, help me along on this build, and we're going to have fun. A couple of years, we're going to have a cool ride out of this one. 65 Mustang build, day 2. Goal today is get the body cart underneath here and get the rear suspension dropped out of the way. That's just throwaway. And get the front suspension dropped and out of the way. That's going to be a throwaway too. Okay, we got it on the frame cart. The front points were narrower than the rear points, so I ended up having to improvise and build a wood support for it. It's all screwed together, secure. It doesn't look the best, but that's all right. Now I can work on getting this front and rear suspension off the car. Okay, next up, I can drop this rear end out of here, get these leaf springs out of the way. That's my little rig I made to drop a Porsche engine, so it's going to work nicely to hold up the differential there. Okay, that's out of the way. Leaf spring's proven tricky with a little bit of rusty old bolts. I'll get that out though too. Darn it, that thing, I didn't expect to have oil in it, so I made a darn mess, but making progress. All right, rear suspension's out of there. Front suspension's gonna be a whole nother thing, so I think I'm gonna save that for the next time. I can get rid of these parts and move on to the next. My most immediate priority was to check that out, the condition back here, so I can get my Minitub kit ordered from Detroit Speed. That'll be the first major project I do on this. I gotta go fly the next 2 days, pay for this, get home early Monday, so I might get on this front suspension next time, so check back for that. And as always, appreciate my friends at Sonic Tools USA, so check them out. I love putting the tools back at the end of the work session. Everything's got space. I know I'm not missing anything. Really loving having a car in the shop again. I hope you'll continue to follow along, and I'm going to do a regular build series within the Reel series. 65 Mustang build log number 3. Remove the front suspension, both sides of the car. Ultimately, I'll need to cut out these shock towers, and over here, I'm not quite ready to that yet. Got the suspension sitting over there. Wheel tub kit is coming in the mail tomorrow, I think. So I think I'll get on that shortly. All right, been a few days back on it. The wheel tubs have come, Detroit Speed kit. I'm gonna get those in there. That's gonna be my first major project. Currently, the seller sent me a lot of parts, so I'm just going through everything, making an inventory list of what I got and seeing what I'm gonna need. So you've got items like the red seats that came in the car, and then a full new red interior. Problem is the back seat's probably not going to work at all with the wheel tubs. Don't know if I'm going to use the modern seat or recover the old seats, or if I want to use red. So a lot of decisions to be made. Also got the red dash pad to go with it. I do like the idea of the red. My uncle's got this really awesome 63 split window with the red interior and this exterior color scheme, which I'm kind of leaning towards something like that. So I may very well end up using this stuff. Okay, inventory's complete. Guest room's filling up. God bless my wife and her understanding nature that allows this, and we're ready to get some work done in the car now. Okay, now we're ready to get some work done. I do have this corrosion on the back of the seats and in the wheel well area. The tubs are going to take care of a lot of it over there. I'm going to work on this, see what I got, see if this is just I can clean up or what we're going to need to do here. All right, did a little test area there. I can see that's going to clean up nice. Need to get some better protective equipment, and I'll get back to that next time. Wheel tubs. All right, 65 Mustang build log number 4. We're going to get into installing the Detroit Speed Equipment wheel tub kit. I'm sure it'll take me multiple videos to get the wheel tubs installed. We're going to document that as we go. Outside the shop, there's a lot of work getting these cars built. I did finalize my Roadster Shop chassis order, got all my options configured, and paid 50% of it. So that's on the way. It'll take till probably about November till it shows up. So we got a lot of time to work on this thing between now and then. Okay, wheel tubs, here we go. I got the cart set up, position where I want. I got my tools in here. First step is I need to cut out these seat supports on each side. I'm just going to do one side at a time though. Okay, we've cut away some of this bracing, as we can see. That's how it was before in the hole, and we've got a template that came with the kit. We're going to cut that out and then lay it along here and make our trace line. Okay, templates laid out gives you a really good idea of how much we're getting with this, about 2 inches worth. I love the progression of this hobby. I got a lot more confidence going at it this time because I've done this similar project on the Camaro with the wheel tubs. Okay, we got a hole over there. I have not cut across my template cut line yet, but I just want to get that old one out of there. As you can see kind of how this one's sitting in here, you can envision how it will fit in the hole. So pleased with that progress for today. I think I'm going to stop there. Going with lessons learned on the last one. Last time I made the hole a little bit too big and it was a real problem adding metal back in, so I'm going to get it right this time, first try out. So pleased with that. Pleased with the progress today. Good stopping point. We'll pick up there for the next build log. Real pleased I can apply what I learned on the last build and do it on this one and do a better job second time around. So enjoying this build. 65 Mustang build log number 5. Still working on the Minitubs. Cut the first one out the other day. We're going to continue to work on that today. It's a beautiful day today though. So first things first, I'm going to take a ride in the 67 Camaro. Got to enjoy these cars. I'm going to spend all the time building them. First thing I need to work on is removal to make room to get the new tub in. I need to get this bump stop out of here, which requires cutting away some of this and then drilling this out and removing. So we'll do that next. All right, drilled out the spot welds and got the bump stop removed. Next, moving into cutting out the floor pan. So previously, we used our template to make our cut line here, so we're gonna go ahead and cut that all out. Okay, you can see we've removed the metal there where the template line had been drawn. That's starting to infringe on the frame rail, which will take us to the next part of the project. So included in the kit, we've got these frame rail sections and some pieces that we're ultimately going to cut away and put these in, and then that'll get rid of this overlap part and ultimately give us room for the tire to fit in there. So I think I'll stop there for the day and pick it up next time. Fourth car I built, I found my best work is done when I'm fresh and I start getting tired. It's better just to walk away and come back another day. So I'm on no time frame on this car, so that's what I'm going to do. It's beautiful. I'm going to get out, eat some lunch, then go take Cobra for a ride. All right, can't think of a better way to end the day than take a ride in the Cobra. Enjoy the fruits of some of my previous labor. So loving this car. Check back next time. We'll get on those frame rail modifications.